Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter. Hello, fine folks. This is Freedom Fighter, and welcome to Goldilocks Global Banking News. I'm your host. Folks, today Goldilocks is sharing some information from the Bank of International Settlements, which is an international banking agency that literally oversees all of the central banks throughout the world. Yes, the Central Bank of Iraq, the Central Bank of Vietnam, the Federal Reserve Bank in the U.S., which is our central bank, all central banks. Goldilocks is sharing that the Bank of International Settlements is participating in a 30-day pilot program that involves foreign currency exchanges. The Bank of International Settlements has participated in several pilot programs throughout the last several years leading up to this moment. They've participated in several studies with international banks, central banks, in preparation for the RV. And they are announcing one of the last final pilot programs. A pilot program, folks, is what they do before implementing whatever it is the pilot program is a part of. Remember, this particular pilot program is related to foreign currency exchanges. Let's jump right into it. This is very important. The Bank of International Settlements has launched what's called Project Rialto. And this is to explore how instant cross-border payments could be improved using foreign currency exchanges. Remember, cross-border payments, folks, is currency exchanges. Think of the Bank of International Settlements as on the same level as the International Monetary Fund. Think of the Bank of International Settlements as, I'm just using it as an example, but as an international U.S. Treasury. Think of how important they would be. All banks, all central banks are connected to and involved with the Bank of International Settlements. Think of the name, Bank of International Settlements. All banks throughout the world, internationally, are connected to the Bank of International Settlements, being the bank of all banks. And they are conducting a pilot program to test the speed of foreign currency exchanges in the new digital economy. This will be all automated using artificial intelligence. What Goldilocks is sharing is that improving cross-border payments, remember, which is currency exchanges, is an international explicit goal and priority of the G20. This project, called Project Rialto, targets FOREX and settlement-related cross-border payments.
This project's goal is to develop a proof of concept to demonstrate the technical feasibility of foreign currency exchanges in this new automated system, both on the commercial and retail foreign currency exchanges within the central banks. Retail is where you and I will exchange our currencies at the bank. Wholesale, folks, is where banks do exchanges and trading amongst each other. So this pilot program will consist of both the commercial large international bank testing combined with retail, okay, which is at the bank. So both sides, the bank to bank exchanges, which is called trading, and also the retail foreign currency exchanges, let's say at the teller window, for example. Both commercial and retail will be conducted through this pilot program. There are several central banks that are participating. This does not mean that if you don't hear the bank in your country that they're not participating. These are just some of the ones that are out front. The Bank of France, Bank of Italy, Central Bank of Malaysia, and Singapore. But this pilot program is connected to all central banks. Yes, including the Federal Reserve. Project Rialto is likely to indirectly affect foreign currency exchange rates in the near future by aiming to significantly improve the efficiency and speed of foreign currency exchanges and the settlement of the exchanges. Remember, settlement is the completion of both sides of a transaction. A deposit is a settlement. Withdrawal is a settlement. A foreign currency exchange transaction is a settlement. And remember, this is a global project for the next 30 days by the Bank of International Settlements. Are you picking up what we're putting down? Settlements, folks, is the completion of an exchange. How the exchange is settled. Therefore, it is called a settlement. So the Bank of International Settlements for the next 30 days is conducting a pilot program regarding foreign currency exchanges and the speed by which the use of new technology embedded into the quantum financial system will be tested to make sure that the settlement or the exchanges, transactions, are done in a cost-effective and efficient way. No coincidence they are conducting this pilot program over the next 30 days. After those 30 days, it goes live. The new settlements with the technology that's embedded. And if you think of this along with the update that Goldilocks provided yesterday regarding FOREX and the updates to FOREX, this is all connected. On the Saturday Night Dialogues call, we're going to go into more detail on this amazing bombshell updates regarding FOREX. And we'll touch on this foreign currency exchange pilot program that's connected as well. It's all coming together. Everything is connected to everything. If you haven't begun to establish your relationships with wealth managers, folks, you're going to be left behind. Many of the members in the Goldilocks QFS Dialogue Room, you can click the link at the top of the description and join us. They're already done, just waiting for the exchange. Their accounts are set up for their currency to be exchanged into, that have been set up by the banks, some by wealth managers at private wealth management firms, some by wealth managers at tier 1 banks, where the discussions of currency has already been had with many members who have established their relationships strong enough. If people in the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues Room can do it, why not you? You have the opportunity to join for free, cost you nothing. We'll help you to do the same. Your choice. We love you. Be well.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter.